Alright, so how do we make an object move across the screen on top of another object in Premiere Pro? Well, what I'm going to do is get a kangaroo to jump across a desert scene. So it's not video, they're just two still graphics. So I double click in my project window and I go down to, there's my kangaroo, and if I hold down the control key, I'm going to do that image there of the desert. Right, I'm going to drag my desert to video, highlighted both. I'm going to drag my desert into video 1 and I'm going to extend it out so that that image lasts for 15 seconds. Bring in the kangaroo and we do the same. Now you'll notice that they're superimposed on each other. If I click on the image I want to alter, I highlight it there and I double click on it here, and that will resize it to fit the full window. Depending on the resolution of video you've chosen, that window will be bigger or smaller. The only danger is you can see the pixelation coming out there, but if you pick high quality graphics, it should be okay. So there's my large picture and he stays the same all the way through. Notice as I move along the timeline, the kangaroo hasn't moved either. To make the kangaroo move, highlight the kangaroo image, double click on it. You can resize or rotate, but we'll just keep the kangaroo off screen, so drag him off screen. On the effects control, so normally it would look like that, go to the effects control tab, motion, and on the little stopwatch here, if you click in there, it enables you to do different behaviours for position or any of these across the timeline. So you must click in there and you notice these little diamonds, they're called keyframes appear. So at the start, the position is that. Now watch what happens to these numbers as I move in. I'm going to move the kangaroo for the first jump. I'm going to make it about after, what's that, maybe 3 to 4 seconds. So I set the timeline first and then I move the kangaroo to the position I want. Notice the line there and you'll see that there's another little diamond there. If I move to about halfway through and I grab the kangaroo again, I can curve him down to there, moving along to about 3/4, grab the kangaroo again and I'm going to put him to about there, and at the end I'm just going to drag him so he goes off screen. And that should be it. Let's have a look. Go back to the start and preview it. You'll see the kangaroo appear, following the path that you've set. Notice the keyframe set where each things change at that point. Okay, now you can alter the position of those. So if I put that closer to that one, for example, let's see what happens to his behaviour. So see how he takes a lot longer to get to that first keyframe, then quickly down, and then longer again. So you've sped it up and lengthened that time. So that's like a time scale. So that's it. That's how you get objects moving across the screen in Premiere